little bit challenging questions. So 1 up to 3, please take only 8 minutes to complete the calculation and everything. I hope it took only 8 minutes just to do these 3 questions. Let's do together. They are very simple. They are very simple, but you need time. Okay? So the full video is already loaded in the YouTube channel, which I already wrote it in downstairs. So you can just subscribe there and get the full video. Great. Let's do it starting from number 1. Which one do you think is the smallest one? Listed. N-bit set 0, 0.0, or N to B, which means N-bit set of 0. Which one do you think has the smallest value, or is the smallest value? You're correct. Both of them. D is the correct answer. If you answer, D is the correct answer. If you answer by saying C, you're wrong. By the way, 0 is 0. It's none, right? It's nil, 0. But N-bit set is also 0. The fundamental concept of mathematics says that N-bit set, it has no element. If it has no element, which is 0, right? Which means these two are equal, 0. What about C? C 0.0 is greater than 0. You have to understand. Okay? This decimal, by the way, 0.0 means, technically speaking, there are other numbers here. Okay? Just because 0 is not round off by the previous number, it doesn't mean that there is no number. Okay? Which means that 0.0234, for example, 2 cannot round off 0. Right? So you can just eliminate the rest of the digits. So that it means that 0.0 is greater than 0. Okay? So these two numbers are equal, so that A and B are less numbers. Number 2. Number 2 and number 3 are physical quantitative questions. I hope you do it, right? It's very simple. The train running at the speed of 60 km per hour crosses a pole with 9 seconds. 9 seconds. What is the length of the train? The question is the length of the train. Okay? The length of the train. How do we calculate that? It's very simple. So first off, you have to understand that distance means speed times time, right? It's clear, speed times time. But don't be mistaken by just simply taking 60 km per hour as a calculation, because we have to think about the SI unit of distance and the SI unit of time. Here, the SI unit of time is second. Of course, the SI unit of the speed is also meter per second. So we have to change 60 km per hour into meter per second. In order to do that, we have to simply calculate it with 5/18. This is standard formula. So distance means that the distance which is covered, or the train, the length of the train is equal to, which means that 60 times 5/18, which means this is to change this into meter per second, and times time, which is, this is the speed, and the time, 9 seconds. We just have to do that. Or, in another writing formula, information, you can just write 6 times 5 times 9/18. If you calculate this, you can get the correct answer. Which means that 60 times 5. 60 times 5 means 6 times 3 is 30. You can just put this here, 300. Times 9. Times 9 means 0, 0, 9 times 3, 27. 27, 0, 0. Of time divided by 18. Right? By 1, 18. Right? So it means 9. 17 divided by 9. We can put this 0 here. It's going to be by 5. 5 times 18, 90. Right? So this 0 can go to this because this is equal to 150. So the correct answer is 150. So let's go to the next one. A train passes a station platform. Now it's just talking about a train in 36 seconds. And a man standing on the platform, the platform of the train, passes it within 29 seconds. If the speed of the train is 54 km per hour, what is the length of the platform? Now it's talking about the length of the platform. Okay? The length of the platform means the platform that is covering the entire train passing through it. So, in order to calculate this, we don't forget that we have to change kilometer per hour into meter per second. Okay? Just by multiplying with 5/18. Great. Let's do this. I'm going to dust this one, because I have to find some kind of space. Now let's change this into meter per second first. So 54 you can just multiply it by 5/18, which means that this is 54 times 5/18, which means 54 times 5 means 20, 0, 25, 27, which means 270/18. If you divide 270/18 by 1, 18, 9, 0, 5, which means 90, right? 15. So 15. Now we can find that it is 15 meters per second. Great. Now let's go to the calculation. Let's go to the calculation. Okay? Now first, we have to find out the links. The links, right? In order to get the links of the man standing, you can just calculate the links, which is 15, which is the V, times the time of the man, which is time T2, right? So which means that this is 15 times T2 times 2 is 21 seconds. So you have to find out 15 times 29. So 29 times 15 means 45, 5, 4, 10, 14, 9, 2, right? 5, 3, 1, 4, 435. This is 435. Great. Now the next, we have to find out the total distance, the distance that's covered by the train, right? So which means that this means times T1, sorry. So in order to get this one, this means 15, that will get this one, meter per second, times T1 is 36. 36. So when you multiply this, you can get what? This means 36 times 15, right? Which means 13, 15, 18, 6, 3, 0, 4, 1, 5, 540. This means 540. Now, the question is to find out the distance of the platform. The platform distance, you can just distract the platform in L minus B, which means that 540 minus 475. 475. You can get like 540 times minus 475, which means 105 meters. 105 meters is the platform's links. Now we have to find 105. There is no 105. The correct answer is none, because the correct answer is 105 meters. I'll come up with another video another time. For now,